Let's do this, my friends. Good morning, Monday, January the 4th, 2021. 2021. I can't even believe that we are in 2021. You made it. You're here. Our first working day in 2021. I'm in Canada right now. It is white outside. I'd see it's white. I'm in the office, and we are officially right in the smack middle of a lockdown. 2021 in Ontario. In Ontario, Canada, is currently under a lockdown. I am by myself in the office, and probably will be by myself in this office for a while for the next coming weeks. But I'm excited to be here with you guys. On this live, the very first live of the year. I'm excited. I want to see what you guys have been up to. Please comment down below. How was your 2020? I want to hear all the highlights. Only positivity, please, in the comments down below. I want to hear all your highlights. I want to hear what's going on with you. And I also want to know what you have planned, what you have in store for 2021. I am here, my friends. I'm so happy to be here. I see some of you are on the live right now. Thank you so much for joining me. A cheers to you, my coffee in the morning. It is 8 something in the morning. I can't see the clock right now. I got my coffee. I got my water. And we are ready to rock and roll. And I know the title grabbed you, and I'm trying to think of different titles that can grab people, and I just want to get your attention for just a moment. But it is a serious subject matter that we're going to talk about today, and it is going to impact your life. And if you listen all the way through to the end, you could be in a position to change your entire life. Listen to me again. To change your entire existence on this planet. So you better listen up. Stay tuned. Be patient. But see this concept through, because we are dealing with a pandemic that is worse than COVID-19. And so we're going to talk about that in just a moment. For those of you that are joining me, thank you so much. If you have subscribed already to this channel, thank you very much for subscribing. We have 1,200 subscribers now. I am so proud of what we've done in 2020. If you haven't subscribed, hey, you know what? Takes no time at all. Just hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell to get notified the next time I'm doing a video. And it's free. And here on this channel, not only am I doing lives, I allow people to follow me on my journey. I give you a little peek into my life as I'm walking around the world, doing deals, business, real estate, sales. I give you a glimpse into our life here. And as an entrepreneur, and you could learn something. You know what? If you don't learn anything, you know what? It's free. At the end of the day, it's free. If you do get value, make sure to comment down below. I see a lot of you are joining us on this live. I want to know where you're coming from as well. Make sure you comment below. Make sure you like, you dislike, whatever you want to do. But now it's 2021, and it's time for action. And what I wanted to talk about today is the pandemic that no one is talking about. The pandemic of 2021 that nobody wants to talk about, and nobody is acknowledging this pandemic. And I'm going to be honest with you, this pandemic will affect you. You that is watching this video right now. Maybe not everybody else, but you that is watching this video right now. This pandemic will affect your entire livelihood, the way you generate income, the way you generate wealth. This will affect your entire life and your kids and your kids of kids of kids of kids, kids of kids of kids of kids. So, I'll take another sip of our coffee here. Feels good. Feels good. I'm excited about 2021. I hope you're excited too. And, you know, obviously, I'm not trying to be negative with the title, but there is a pandemic that is running rampant across the world, and it's called comfort. Comfort will be our new pandemic. Comfort will be your downfall because as a result of COVID 19, we have been spending a lot of time indoors. We have been spending a lot of time on Netflix, YouTube, reading books, doing all this stuff. And you know what? It's great. A lot of you had a lot of time on your hands. You got to learn you got to learn new skills. The problem is 2020, you got comfortable. You got comfortable. You got comfortable. And to be comfortable is like the kiss of death. And that's the new pandemic that is running rampant across the world. People are getting comfortable. People are sitting at home collecting these paychecks from the government, and they're just not hungry as they were before. Even entrepreneurs, right? I mean, what have you done in this past year since March? Right? Before you were, you kind of had a little routine. You changed your routine. Now people are more relaxed. And when they turn the lights back on, are you going to be ready to get back out there and execute? Because it's all about execution. And so what's happening, what I see right now, we have become gluttons of information, entertainment, information, and it's making us comfortable, and it's making us think that we're doing something. I had a conversation with someone yesterday, and they said during this pandemic they read 30 something books, and I said, okay, that's great, but what did you do? Well, I'm waiting for this to be over. No. You see, the books, the Netflix, the YouTube videos, the content, the gurus, all of that stuff, it has like a counterproductive result where it's making you think, listen to me closely, it's making you think like you're actually doing something. Yeah. It's making you think like you actually are doing something, but the only way to do something is to go out there and execute. And that's the pandemic. We have become too comfortable. We want to think that we can sit behind a screen and make all these moves without getting out into the world and executing. When you look at an income statement for a business, the top line is the income, the sales. Keep the main thing, meaning you have to focus on creating revenue. Now, some of you are really good at generating revenue online, and that's great. And if the activities you are doing are converting into revenue into your business, then you're on the right track. I'm talking about people that simply create busy work and they get confused as if they're actually doing something or achieving something. And so I want to talk about this comfort, and I think it's one of the things that we are at war with. We are at war with mediocrity. We are at war with average. We are at war with comfort. And if you want to be successful and if you want to execute in 2021, you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable consistently. Meaning you got to get out there and execute. You see, the social media, the posts, the this. If you are sitting on social media, your mind thinks that you're doing something, but you're not executing, right? And what is that? What is the value of that job, right? If you're sitting there pushing papers around, if you're reading 30 books, 40 books, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't read books, because I love reading books. I read in the morning, half an hour, 20 minutes a day. That's all you need to do. You're better off reading a concept and going out there and executing than reading 30 books and not doing anything. And by the way, it's not just you. It's not just you. It's me as well. We're watching a show the other day. We got up to the 5th episode of that show on Netflix, and I realized, hey, we've already watched this season. We don't even know what we're watching anymore because we're consuming at such large amounts. And that's a true pandemic. That's a true pandemic because the time is being consumed by entertainment and information, and we're consuming it at such a fast rate that it's actually not, it's useless. It's useless. If you're sitting around watching YouTube videos, watching the gurus online, and you go from video to video to video, guess what? It's not doing anything. And I'm gonna include myself. If you are, if you are watching this video, and the second you're done watching this video, you're gonna go watch another video, and another video, and another video. You just become an addict, right? You become an addict of gurus and online content, and it's costing you everything. Time is the most valuable thing that we have. Thank you, Michael. Oh, I see your comments. Hey, by the way, guys, comment down below. Time is the most valuable thing, most valuable commodity that we have. Think about it. Everything in life, there's an abundance of. There's an abundance of money in the world. There's an abundance of materials in the world. There's an abundance of food, water, shelter. There's an abundance of everything in the world except for time. Your time is the most valuable asset that you have. Your time is the most valuable asset that you have. Time is everything, my friends. And so how are you investing your time? And this pandemic, this disease, which is comfort, is keeping you indoors, scared and comfortable. And you don't want to go outside of your house because you know what? You're just going to watch one more video. And I know we're in a lockdown, but it doesn't matter. You can drive around, figure out how to execute, make money. Make money. Bring revenue into your company. That's the one thing that's going to matter and ultimately impact you in the end. And so your time is valuable. And you're like, Alfonso, like, I love reading books. Yes, read books in the morning. There's nothing wrong with that. Read a book in the morning, 30 minutes, an hour. That's it. Well, watch a video content, 20 minutes, half an hour. That's it, right? And then spend the rest of your time executing. Because if you're on social media, by the way, you're going to say, Alfonso, what about my business? My business relies on social media. Yeah, that's true. But hire somebody else to do it, right? My social media, this is it. I'm on here live. I'm going to communicate a message to you, and that's it. I turn everything off, and I'm back to executing, baby. And I'm thinking of what are the things that I have to do to execute. Action, action, action equals your results. Without that, you have nothing. And so if you're on social media, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, all of these things, what happens is your mind releases endorphins, and you feel like you're doing something, but you're not. If you're not executing, if you're not doing a deal, if you're not selling, if you're not building, you're actually dying. If you're not growing, you are dying. And so all of these things I think it's the new pandemic of 2021. Listen to me closely. Comfort is a new pandemic of 2021. And you have to get out of your comfort zone because it's costing you everything. It's costing you your time. And you think these things like Netflix, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, all of the content that you can follow, all of the gurus that you want, and you think that it's free. It's not. It's not. You are paying with your attention. Never mind money, because the new currency in 2021 is attention. your attention. Whatever you focus on, that is what that is you're creating a transaction. When you watch someone's video, you are creating a transaction. You are bringing money to the other side. And so what you want to do is change that and bring money to you, and your activities should have an end result with an execution where you're getting a return on investment on your time. Return on investment on your time. And the only way to do that is to be consistently growing, consistently uncomfortable. Because if you can't be uncomfortable, if you don't take risk and get outside of your comfort zone, and if you don't take any risks in life, if you don't get out there and start executing, and I don't mean like out there, going to public. I mean, I know we're in a lockdown. It doesn't matter, but go out there and try to figure out how to create a result, right? Create a result. Doesn't have to be monetary, but create a result that's going to impact you and your business and your family and the wealth of your family to get a return on your investment. And so if you don't take risks in life, if you're always comfortable in that comfort zone, you are actually dying. And so if you don't take risks, you can't grow. And if you can't grow, you cannot be fulfilled. And if you cannot be fulfilled in life, you can't be happy. That's it. If you cannot be fulfilled, happiness and content with your life, being content with your life, comes from being fulfilled. And that fulfillment is what brings happiness. And if you can't be happy, then why are we here? Why are we here if we can't be happy? And so I want you to have a really amazing 2021. And the only way that that's going to happen is if you actually are out there taking action, and the activities that the things that you're doing need to bring you results, and you need to have a conversion, a return on investment on the time that's being invested. So if you're on social media, ask yourself, social media, posting videos, all that crap, ask yourself, how much is that? How much can you pay someone to do that? Well, you can pay someone, $14, $15, $16, $17 an hour, $20 an hour. I don't know. Find an intern, find a student. It doesn't really matter. But if you're doing that, that's what you're paying yourself. And so how much do you value your time? You guys are amazing. I just want to make sure that you guys can go out there and crush it in 2021. We are here. We've made it to 2021. The question is, what are you going to do? I really appreciate your comments. Make sure you comment down below. I saw already some comments. I will answer all of your comments. If you have any ideas for videos that you want me to do, you know what? Shoot them my way. Put them in the comments. Send me a DM. Whatever you want to do, I will have a list going on with all the videos that I'm going to be doing. I have a lot of lives here planned, a lot of videos, a lot of content, but I don't want you to get addicted to the content. The idea of this content is you watch one video, you go out there and execute. And you know what? You're better, instead of reading 30 books, you're better off reading one paragraph and going out there and taking that concept that you learned, and you go out there into the world and you execute, and you will have an amazing, most productive, most prosperous 2021. I know you will. My friends, don't forget to subscribe. If you find value here, don't forget to share it with your friends. This was a good live this morning. I see a lot of you are on here. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. So I really, really, truly appreciate you. We're going to have an amazing year together. And you can go back to this video, January 4th, our first live together, and you can see what was that kick in the ass that you needed. And that's what this was this morning, a kick in the ass. I really appreciate you. Alfonso loves you, and we'll see you all at the top. Have an amazing day, and let's kill it for 2021.